はい、開店です。マスエフェクトレジェンダリーエディション続けていきます。前回からね、2に、突入しましたけど、多少ね、システムがいろいろと変わってるみたいで、今、チュートリアル中です。ここか。
Come on, through here. We're almost at the Miranda. But you are
いた。あ
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
You should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
What about the rest of the people on the
station? This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2 in your case. Come on.
生存者はあっさりと諦めるみたいな。いるかもしんない。よし行くぞみたいな。大丈夫なの。ああ、ワープした。あんなちっちゃい宇宙船でもね、ワープできる。
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years?
Gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
I lost a lot of friends that day. Going through something like that changes you. It can break you if you let it.
I read the report. 50 Marines died on a cruise. You were the only one who lived.
Satisfied,
Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
Being in command means that sometimes you give orders knowing that your people are going to die. That can't affect your decisions. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
の宇宙ステーション。イルシブマンと話す。別のパラゴンオプション。さあ、次はイルシブマンと話す。ね。パラゴン結構上がってるね。まあ最初から高かったはずなんでね。仲間いなくなっちゃった。どこにいるんですか？
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
ギアカスタマイズ。カスタマイズできるとことできない。普段着。はあ、普段着も変えられるんだ。カジュアルすぎると。いいね。こんな感じにしてみようか。別の部屋っつったって。ここだな。うわ、出た。イルーシブマン。
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
And what exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think. That one man, one very specific man, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence. Good to see your memory still intact. How are you feeling?
まずまずだ。
I noticed a few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace anything really important.
We try to keep you as intact as possible. We need Shepard, just as you were when you defeated Sovereign.
What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique. Not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
If this is a threat against humanity...
They suffered blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong.
反発でき
I
ない
have
ん
a
だもん。
shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
レベルアップした。誰とチームを組むんだと。ミランダとかと。入植者を調査する。チームは格納庫にある船に乗る。レネゲードが増えた。
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
どうすべきなんだろうなこれな。反発ばっかりしててもしょうがないのか。なんとなくこいつら怪しいんだよな。レネゲードどんどん上がっちゃう。
What's the matter, Lawson? Worried you're not his favorite anymore?
I've proven my value to the elusive man. Let's hope you're able to do the same.
Are you naturally this bitchy, or is it just me?
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard.
なんだ
It's
と。
your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to
い
our
やこっ
cause.
ちが信用してないって話なんだけど。
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No. The
こんな
elusive
の
man
とラブ
recognized
ロ
my
マンス
potential
に
and
なる
recruited me
こ
at a
とが
young
あるの
age.
か。
How old were you?
選
Old
択
enough
肢
to
が
know this is what I wanted.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it
レ
or
ネ
we
ゲー
can
ド上
do
がっ
it.
たな。これダメなのか。悪いやつって判定されてるぞ。変な話し方すると。
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
素直になんか喜んだり称賛したりすればいいっていうことなのか。仲間に加わんないといけないみたいだな。なんとなくレネゲード、レネゲードになっちゃうぞ。下のばっかりを選ぶと。
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
でも信用してないっつってる。
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
まあこいつはいいよ別
You're a
に。
good man, Jacob. But you might be working for the wrong
そ
people.
りゃうん。
Maybe. But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance. That's why I'm here now.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress.
フリーダムプロ
Don't
グ
know
レ
much
ス。
else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules. There was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council. Nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
やっぱこういう話し方するとパラゴンになるな。うわっミッション完了と言われた。インポートボーナス。うわすげえ。グレネードランチャーもらったの。すげえ。こんなステージ制になってん
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander.
ほら
No one was left at the other
こい
colonies.
つは
They were completely
こいつは
deserted.
よく
Be
ね
nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
無視みたいななんかこういう話し方してれば変わってくんのかな、考え方がミランダの。あんまり人間としてね、あんまり好きになれないようなタイプだけど、生存者なんかどうでもいいみたいな。パラゴン、こっちはパラゴンだよね。サーベラスで追加武器が提供されたとって。フリーダムプログレス、入植地を調査する。
Freedom's Progress colony was once a typical Alliance settlement, but following complete communications... The reclusive tycoon calling himself the Elusive Man is a human nationalist focused on advancing human whatever the cost to non-humans. The Citadel Council regards him as a fanatic, posing as...
ああ、ミランダとかも。部隊メンバーから信頼を得ていない。これなんで部隊ポイントつけらんないんだろうな。ここがちょっとよくわかんないですね、仕様が。なんで余らせられるのかちょっとよくわかんないな。1部隊ポイント、2部隊ポイント、部隊ポイントが足りないのか。でロックされている、そういうことか、わかった。余ってても使えない場合がある。ロックされている。だから中が良いとか悪いとかそういうのもあるんだね。はあ。あれちょっと待って。セーブ枠が。はい。 で武器はさあ、いろんな武器がさアンロックされたぞ。まだちょっとマップが使えねえ。なんでマップ使えないの？
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle. Security systems were disabled at the other point.
じゃあその特殊技能とやらをちょっと使ってくれ。
Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Medikit. Medicare.
Draw right.
Hostile forces having power.
危ねえ。も
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this.
あ、タリっぽい。
Wait. Shepard?
タリじゃん。
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Cerberus rebuilt me, Tally. In return, they asked me to investigate these attacks on human colonies.
You'll pardon us for not taking you at your word, Cerberus.
We're well within our rights to investigate attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the Quarians are doing here.
Weapons down, Praza. Whatever's going on here, I don't think we need another fight. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
If Vitor survived the attack, he may be able to tell us what happened.
That's the hope. We've seen him, but he might not be in the best state to answer questions. He was injured and, nervous around...
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
なんか怪しいね。
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
そうはさせないってどういうこと？
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side.
レネゲイド確定だよね。 ビトールを探す。クオリアンを探すってことか。パラゴンだよね、今の会話は。あ、そろそろ。まだちょっとね、マップが出てこない。ワンヨーメック。
We'll take care of him.
Security drone.
We're compromised. I got it.
うわ。いきなり。ああ、ちょっと待って。え？なんだ今の。一回でも失敗。え？何が起こったの今。え？ミニゲームやってただけなのに。その途中で襲われたってことなの。オーバーロード。いやいやいやいや。いや、強えぞ。うわ。突っ込んでいった。
We should have expected this.
どういうこと？
We can still catch them.
展開が目まぐるしい。メディジェル。
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point. Affirmative.
Taking cover.
危ねえ。ああ、みんな死んじゃうの。ああ。ああ。やべ。コーリアン部隊が全滅した。どうすんだこれ。グレネードランチャーか。
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
やべえな。ちょっと待って。
Overlord will take out their shield. Watch it.
弾がねえのか。ユニティ。まだいるのかいっぱい。どこだ。もう静かになったか。20。わあ。ショットガン研究プロジェクト開始。どうやって研究プロジェクト勝手に開発始まるのかな。なんだ今の開発プロジェクトだって。新しい武器。ああ、ワイパー開始。 3000クレジット。結構今回のミニゲームめんどくさそうな感じだな。前の1のねやつの方がサクッと終わる。簡単なやつだとねもう1秒ぐらいで終わるんで。あれこいつビトールなんか頭おかしくなってる。
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
やべえ。鎮静剤。
Have to hide. Mechs will protect.
パラゴンアクション。消しちゃった。なんてことするんだみたいな。
Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms.
倒した倒
They
した。
took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
何を
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
なんか運んでる。
God.
コレクター。
I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere
Alien
beyond the
ばっかりやね。
Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
種
They
族。
usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what
コレク
happened
タ
to the
ーと
colonies.
リーパーがなんかエイリアンみたいな見や
The collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
違う種族がいたん
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you. Then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The
なんで
collectors aren't known for
機
being
密スー
careless.
ツ
Maybe his enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed
人
to
間だけが
detect
検
humans.
知
Only human colonies have been hit.
人間に対して恨みがあ
Tell
る
me
やつ
more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny
カリーはどこ行っ
insects.
ちゃったんだ
They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
じゃあ
I
逃
think
げれ
that's
ばいいじゃ
probably
ない
all we're
か
getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
ここにずっといるつもりか
The monsters, the
オム
swarms.
ニツールに記憶
I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic, dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the quarry and call the
う
shuttle
ん
to come
連れ
pick
て
us
行っ
up.
た方がいいわタリ
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows
元気
anything
っぽい
else.
けど
He'll
ね
be
ちょっと
returned
精神的
unharmed.
にあれだけ
Your
ど
people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please,
説
just let me
得
take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive.
あら
And you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can
タリ
help,
と仲間
I'll
に
let
で
you
もう
know.
なれないのか
We're ready for pickup.
新しいメンツとね冒険していくっていうことになるのかねさあこれは自動的にね 戻るってことなのかな。そうっぽいね。うん。
Shepard, good work on Freedom.
最初のミッションクリアしたって感
The
じ。
Quarians forwarded their findings from Vidor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your
依存ないっ
results.
て言われてる。
The data from his Omni tool should be quite useful.
We're still analyzing it. But more importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
Tell me what you know about these collectors.
They periodically travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather
ポジティブ
seemingly
な
unimportant
話し方
items
し
or
てればどんどん
specimens,
パラゴンが上がっ
usually
て
in
くるの。
exchange for their technology.
なんか
When their
臭いセリ
transactions
フで
are
も
complete,
い
they
いから。
disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are
自分で言ってたじゃん。
there, buried in data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army. Or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader.
人を
I'll
集めろっつっ
continue
て
to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
リストか。
Miranda and Jacob aren't enough? How many do you need to keep me in check?
I've made it clear to Miranda and Jacob that you're in charge. You decide who joins your squad. Everyone else on this list was chosen specifically for this mission. They're the best.
I'll do the best I can with what you've given me.
I'm sure you will. Before you go, two things. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing seeker swarms.
命令かとか言って。
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make
レ
it
ネ
right.
ゲードまた上がり
Alright.
そうだ。
What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's
ジョ
one
ーカー
of
じ
the
ゃねえ
best.
のか。
Someone you can trust.
ジョーカーか。ジョーカーだな、やっぱり。
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
出た。
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this.
も
They
しか
only
して
told me last night.
もしかしてニューノルマンディー違う新しい船スワルツ名前つけてくださいノルマンディーじゃないよく見えないのよ暗くて
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
毎
Guess
と
we'll have to give her a
い
name.
やーもちろん ちろんノルマンディーじゃないの。それ以外、ほら絶対それ以外考えられないのな。ニューノルマンディー来たそうか、破壊されたって聞いた時はびっくりしたからな。おお、中はどんな感じかちょっと変わってんのかな。そういえばね、航海士死んじゃったからな。新しいデザインはまあちょっと似てるね。うん、もうそっくりだ、ノルマンディと初代とそっくり。おお、いやー、レベルアップしたかな。うん、ミッション完了。一つ一つミッションね、終えると、マイクロフージョン、主任科学者をスカウトしないとこのアップグレードは完成しない。ヘビーウェポンアップグレード、主任科学者スカウト、イリジウム、おお、新たな船だ。おお、ジョーか。ああ、ニューノルマンディーこの人頭が大きいからちょっと面白いね、顔がおお、見たこともないクルーがいっぱい乗ってる
Welcome aboard the New Normandy, Commander.
ニューノルマンディー。
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Mordin Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the collectors.
もうちょっとポジティブな話し方しよう。
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
ジョーカーが怒るぞ。
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them.
仲良く
Especially
しろ。
Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
まあこのぐらいの百何十年後なんて言ったらみんな AI でやるんでしょう、多分。
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
持ち場ってなんだよおお、ギャラクシーマップ。あー、これでだんだんちょっと自由度が増してくるのかな。個人端末、へえ、素晴らしい。武器庫、武器を選択、エレベーター、まあ、大体同じ感じなんだよね。下はマコとかあんのかな。居住区、服装カスタマイズ、さっき使ったやつかな。研究室、プロフェッサーはまだいない。主任研究員、科学者がいない。メンバーをこれから集めていくんだね。はい。ザイード・マッカーニー、霞後藤、いろいろリストが出てきてる。アルチェラ、サブクエストみたいなのがどんどん増えてきてる。コーデックス、いやー、パラゴン、あれパラゴンそんな少ない？結構ポジティブなね、受け答えした。なんとなくこのね雰囲気が同じですね。はい。下にマコがあんのかな。ちょっとそれは見に行きたいね。今回マコとかあるのか。研究室、研究室にいない。 ああ、こんなになってんだ。機関部。ハンマーヘッド。ミランダがここにいる。ハンマーヘッドとはコーデック。
Access to this room is currently restricted.
広いな、結構新しい。マップが。エンジンコアとか。核融合かなんかかな。
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect core. Access to this room is currently restricted.
はい、新しいね。自分の部屋？自室。これ自分の部屋だそうです。あ、結構こんなに。1、2、3、4。灰色に消えてるあれもあるね。4、10、11、12人もいるの。服装の変更とかできるぞ、ミランダ。うわ。これあれか、ミッションか。アンダーソンだ。シタデルで話をしたやって。ははは、懐かしいね。はい、ということでね、新しいノルマンディーもできて、ね、これからね、クルーを探したり、まあ、ミッションをね、こなしたりして、はい、これからどんどんね、ミッションを進めていくという感じになりますね。いっぱい出てきてる。アサインメントも出て、うわー、ミッションすげえいっぱい出てきてる。プロフェッサーから探しに行きたいとこだけど、最初にわーわー言ってるのは、サラリアンつってたっけ？さあちょっとまあとりあえずね次回ねまた詳しく進めていきたいと思います。はい、それではね今日はこれでプレイの方を終わりにしたいと思います。ご視聴ありがとうございました。回転でした。